Peace, Spad back with another video. Today got the hair out, got the locks. Man, hopefully you guys having a great day. Today's a beautiful day outside, got the sun in that background. Where that point? Yeah, there it is. Beautiful day, man, beautiful day. Today I'm gonna kind of keep this video relatively kind of short because my battery is about to die. But I feel like I could touch on this very important topic that I want to put out to you guys. And basically, what I want to say is that there's been a deliberate attack on your consciousness. I'll say it again. There's been a deliberate attack on your consciousness. And what do I mean by that? If you notice, right, there's so many different things trying to pull your attention away from yourself. Like, you can just scroll on social media, you'll see X app trying to pull your attention that way. You'll see either Netflix trying to pull your attention to watch this show, Hulu trying to pull your attention to watch that, billboards trying to get you to go to McDonald's, doing this and all that stuff. All of this is putting us in this very strange bubble to where we no longer have control over our own lives. We don't have any control like this at all. The moment your attention is being dragged and pushed somewhere else, you're no longer in control. You're in the control of that which is pulling your attention in. It's a sad reality that we live in, but it's the truth. But I would not even think about bringing up this problem unless I had a solution for it. And the solution for it is simply this. You need to be able to develop an ability to one-point focus your mind. You need to get your ability to be one-point focus on one object and keep it there. This is not something that's you're gonna be able to develop overnight. This is going to take time, but when you master it, you'll gain self-mastery, and then you'll be able to get control back over your life. Now, these entities, be it spiritual or not, already know this, and it's already being deployed. If you ever notice, if you watch a really good TV show, you're one-point focus in there to the point where you, for the most part, your body don't even exist. It's just you and the TV show. But the problem with that is that you're one-point focus on someone else's agenda and not on yours. So, to get to the point, in order for you to be able to take that control, you need to develop a one-point focus on just observing the breath. Why do I say that? Because breathing is fundamental to living, and without it, you're cooked. If you don't breathe, you're dead. Let me let this thing pass. Everybody wants to try to pull my attention away right now as I'm trying to focus on this. From the moment you're pulled out of your mother's womb, one of the first things the doctors do, they pat you on the butt, boom, and then you start to breathe. That process is so fundamental, is so integral to your ability to stay one-point focused. The moment that you take the time out and actually focus on the act of breathing, you then take control of your own reality. But you got to actually do it. You got to actually do it. And when you're doing this, one thing that you'll notice is that you're going to be quiet. You're not going to say anything because it takes a very keen ability to focus on this. Like, there's the little tiny hairs that you have inside your nose, and you really need to hone in on that. The moment you start to get that one-point focus develop there on the breath, what happens is your mind begins to clear. And when you have a clear mind, now your attention, your focus, your consciousness is back in your control. If your mind is cloudy, you're under someone else's control. If your mind is clear, now you've put the control back in your hands. So it doesn't matter what it is, anything that could be happening. The moment you observe the breath and then you point your consciousness in the direction that you want to go, in a sense, in a nutshell, you've created your own reality because now you're taking back control. But like I said, this is not going to happen overnight. This is something that you need to be working day in and day out, like as if your life depended on it. If you actually care about your own self autonomy, if you care about your self-control, you need to be able to just observe the breath, because that is very fundamental. The moment you inhale, pay attention to that. Like, actually do it. Don't actually pay attention to that. And watch as your mind, the chatter and all that stuff, anything that your brain and stuff is talking about starts to quiet up. And the more you get focused on that, the more your mind starts to clear. The more your mind is clear, now you can operate from your clarity. Now you can point the reality in the direction that you want to go, unbounded from the shackles of everything else. But I'm telling you right now, it's not easy, because one of the things that you'll notice, the moment you try to put the focus on the breath, instantly your attention is going to want to try to do this. It's going to think about this, that. You're going to be hearing sounds, but you got to keep trying to hone it back in. But like I said, man, when you get good at this, when you get great at this, you actually start to see that those who actually control this world, or the ones that are in control, move in silence. They don't say anything. Why? Because they're too busy focused on breathing. Because they know that gives you the calm mind, and then that puts the control back in your hands. So hopefully this resonates with some of y'all. A lot of people, it may sound like woo-woo. Some people it may resonate. Some people might even have to take it on blind faith, and those for the practitioners, they know what I'm saying is the truth. But the choice is really going to be ultimately up to you. If you want to be able to control this life, this experience that you have, you need to pay attention to the details of what fundamentally is allowing you to be here, which is the breath. And without it, you're cooked. So anyway, that's why I want to just put out today. Feels good. I'm about to go continue my breathing exercises. I'm out. Peace.